Yo, yo, yo.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
You know what it is.
You know what time it is, man. This is Up in the Loft.
One of the most dangerous,
The highest altitude
the most underground podcasts.
in the world. It's
Damn
crazy.
right.
Out here. What episode are we on?
We're on episode 22, I believe.
And you are tuned in with I'm Triple X.
And I am Shway. Go find me.
We have no guests, as usual. We're going to get into it, though.
We're going to get some guests. But as
we're
you all
we're
know,
going to get some guests, yeah.
you can find us on YouTube, Spotify, iTunes.
So what episode are we on today?
Alexa 22. Stop interrupting me. Alexa, all that good stuff.
All right.
But
Well,
yeah.
Hopefully 23 is the time we get our butts in gear and we actually, invest into this a bit more.
Get some
You know
guests
what I'm
in
saying?
here.
But, you learn.
We're learning on the job. You know how it is. But anyway, let's get into it. New York news. Let's start off on light. Who do you want to start off with? The King of New York?
Go on, then.
All right. So what? Tekashi 69 has the New York King has decided to get rid of his whole team. How'd you feel about that? Because I was like, it's been coming. Like he was like, oh, people have been stealing from him.
Yeah. I read an article that said that he made 600K and all of his other managers making 3 mil on one of his tours and stuff like that. Which, to me, I'm like, oh man, like, shut your mouth, like, you're making 600K, like what's the problem? But like, if you can make 3 mil, why would you settle for 600?
Definitely. Obviously, the bag. That's your bag.
Yeah, chase the bag, So, fair enough. All power to him. Like, fire your team. Like, I've got no. When I saw it, I was like,
Fair enough.
The problem is when you fire your management, it's a weird.
It's a cry for help.
It's not a cry for help. It's a weird like funk to be in because you'd ask your management like, oh yeah, what should I do in this situation? How do I get out of this financial stick?
Yeah.
And your manager's the person that says to tell you, alright, do this, do that. But you're literally making your own decision to be like, I know more than you.
But it's a bit like the Mike Tyson Don King thing, because Don King of the years has been taking money off boxers, and then it was like Mike Tyson fired him, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So obviously it's a thing where obviously it might be paranoia, might be playing on him, and maybe all this trolling just needs to stop. Like all this sending for rappers just needs to stop, because like obviously you're losing sight and losing the bag. That's what I'm thinking. But anyway, obviously the New York King, his father, 50 Cent, is still
at it again with Ja Rule.
Still at it again.
Yeah.
So obviously people have heard about the 200 seat tickets, but apparently someone close to Def Jam knows that 50 Cent is looking to buy Ja Rule's masters. Now, if you own someone's masters and they're publishing, essentially every time someone uses a song or plays a song, you're going to get a cut.
You're right. For example, to make this very clear, record labels, when you sign to them and you make music with them under their label, they own the masters and then they give you a cut of the money that is made off the master. However, rich artists, say like Jay-Z or these famous people, they will buy their masters from the record label once they earn enough money, and then they'll earn 100% of the royalties.
Yeah.
That's basically it. But it's very expensive to buy your masters. It's very expensive.
Apparently Iggy Azalea bought back her masters. Well, but
it's more expensive dependent on
the hit of the sales.
On the sales, because the record label would just be like, nah, it's making us a lot of bank. Like, why would we?
It's keeping the lights on over here.
Like I imagine the master of like party rock anthems crazy expensive. LMFAO's never gonna be able to afford it back.
Probably, but I'm sure Jay probably owns his masters.
Jay probably owns his masters. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Why wouldn't he?
But yeah. 50 cents. Do you think like he's going too far?
In this world, it's almost pointless to buy people's masters because people don't make money from people's like streams and stuff like that. People buy it, like make most of their money off of tours now.
Yeah, but you're still gonna make money off masters. But do you think 50 Cent's going too far with this?
Yeah, I do feel it. I do feel like it's getting too far. Ja Rule's already caught enough flack. If he drops a new song, it's not gonna be received as well as it did like if it like pre-Fire Festival like.
But Fire Festival's happening again. So
yeah, Fire Festival's happening again. I'm gonna buy my ticket. But to be honest, it'd be interesting. It'd be a very interesting like vlog experience to experience like what could actually come of Fire Festival. Because either it could go terribly wrong and you got something to talk about, or it could go terribly like good and then it's sick. You have a great experience.
But anyway, back to the thing. 50 Cent and Ja Rule.
Yep.
Do you think?
I think it is going too far. I don't.
Do you just think it's just
I don't understand. I don't understand the beef. Where's the origin of this?
So basically, just 50 Cent just being a new artist, just like that was it back in the day. Obviously, you got gun the hottest artist and making noise. So he gunned down Ja Rule saying he sings too much, and 50 Cent does the same thing.
Yeah,
and kind of just takes his spot. Because obviously Ja Rule was the king of New York.
Facts.
Then 50 Cent came and stole the crown.
Yeah.
Very, very aggressively.
Yeah. And then what? And so
that's it.
What, like 15 years later, you're still tormenting him?
Yeah. Still got
isn't that you're not even you're hearing it yourself. You understand that's a bit much.
It is a bit much. I'm just like, at least make a new beef.
Yeah, like, bro, go to booth or write a new series.
Yeah.
Just get your bag and keep quiet.
In more New York.
That's why you being shot, bro.
In more New York news.
Go.
Queen was trending. Obviously, Nicki Minaj was head over heels for that.
Yeah. Queen was trending, yeah.
That was amazing. Queen was trending.
Yeah, Queen.
Little does she know that Queen was actually a band back in the day.
Well, Queen is a band.
Well, obviously, but the person died. Frank Mercury, innit?
Freddie Mercury.
Freddie Mercury. Sorry, Freddie Mercury died, and so the band's not around.
Yeah. They wouldn't make music without.
But obviously, Queen was trending because obviously they're making is it a biopic or basically a biopic, innit?
Yeah, it's basically a biopic. Yeah.
Basically a biopic of Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, Bohemian Rhapsody, and so that obviously is gonna stir sales for the old back catalog, obviously
of Queen. Yeah,
because they obviously can hear the classics from the movie, but then you're like, if you watch the movie or the trailers of it, you're like, oh man, I remember Queen. Let me go bump their music.
Yeah,
that happens every single time there's like a music biopic. People want to bump the music before, or especially afterwards,
just to like reminisce.
Just to reminisce. Yeah, it's like a good like it's good feeling. You know what I mean? But hold on, okay, wait. Sorry to. Do you think there's gonna be a Mac Miller biopic or not?
I was gonna come to that. I was gonna talk to
if Pete Davidson plays.
Huh?
If Pete Davidson plays Mac Miller, I'd be mad.
Mate. I'm gonna come to that.
There'll be blood in the streets.
There's a lot of things I feel about it, but then at the same time, I'll talk to you about it. But we're gonna get into that. But anyway,
okay, cool.
Carry on. Obviously Queen was trending.
Yeah. So obviously Nicki Minaj took another L. Like it is what it is. But in other Nicki news, she was. I think I don't know what she won, but she won like some
Emmy. It was an Emmy of
an Emmy. How did she win an Emmy? She's not on TV.
I don't know. I think she was at the Emmy Awards or something.
I think she was at the Emmy Awards. She did a little speech or something. Yeah. Anyway,
she told Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, come home with me. Like you're gonna press this body. So
was that her actual words?
Well, she said like she was thanking her peeps, like thank your staff and stuff like that. And at the end of the speech, she said, and thank you to Michael B. Jordan because he's gonna be taking me home tonight. Verbatim, that's what she said. And after I watched the video, I kind of was like, let me see what the public thinks. Let me scroll down. Yeah? like before I catch my breath, I like to see what everyone else thinks. Not so that I can be influenced by what they're thinking, just so I can see where the conversation's going, and then I can give my 2 pence in. So the conversation was mostly like a lot of menimists being like, oh yeah, if a woman said this, like fair enough.
But what was the general consensus? Because
general consensus was Nicki, shut up. That was what I was reading. I was reading a lot of like Nicki's wash. She's doing this for publicity. A lot of like
my response would be the same thing.
Yeah, okay. I'm taking half and half. For example, if a guy went on stage and was like, "Yo, I'm taking Nicki Minaj home tonight," people would be like, "You can't say that," and it's true. You can't.
Well, you can say it.
You can, yeah. Legally, you can say it, but it's just weird. It's not cool.
Yeah,
like, it's just weird. And the same when I watched it, I kind of cringed a bit because I was like, "Oh, imagine being the guy." And not actually wanting to take Nicki Minaj home. If I was dating Nicki Minaj and she was like, "Oh yeah, and Triple X is taking me back home and he's gonna press this tonight," I'll be like, "Whoop, sick." But we're not dating. Like, if you said it to me and I felt awkward, I'll be like, "I don't like this." It made me feel very uncomfortable. I don't know if Michael B. Jordan was playing into it. I don't know. I don't really care.
He didn't respond.
I know he didn't respond.
I wouldn't respond.
He's too much in his bag and his sauce to like respond. To be honest.
Yeah, me.
So
Killermonger's gonna come back.
Yeah, Black Panther 2 but he's not gonna be in it.
He might.
Nah, bro.
We don't know.
It's kind of weird. Why they signed like these big names?
It's the Marvel universe.
And he's in the Marvel universe.
Anything could happen. We could just time skip.
Speaking of Marvel universe,
no, we're gonna get that in the end. Save it to the end.
I mean, the people know.
Yeah, but we'll save it to the end.
Okay, well. Yeah, Michael B. Jordan, yeah. So Nicki News is obviously shook an L. She's done a little quick fumble. She step over her feet. And
she's taken several L's.
Yeah, she's taken a couple L's recently. But that's Nicki.
But anyway, we're still in the New York news. And more New York news.
Yes.
2 milli.
Yes.
My boy 2 milli.
Yes.
We spoke about this a few podcasts a while ago. He is suing Fortnite. That's what I want. He's suing Fortnite for
this
stealing.
This is what you've always wanted. You and Joe Budden have finally got your dream.
Yep. Me and Joe Budden got
so what do you think is gonna come of this?
They're gonna give him a bag and he's gonna take it.
And that's the end of it.
That's probably gonna be the
all right. Cool. So that's the end of that.
Oh, they're probably gonna give him a bag and they're gonna rename it, call it the Millie Rock on the game.
Okay.
It's no longer called the Swipe, and everything's gonna go on as usual.
Okay. Yeah, that's basically what's gonna happen. It's not. I don't think he realizes how much money he's gonna make, because the Swipe, to my knowledge, I haven't played Fortnite. I think it comes free with the game. Like, you don't. It's not necessarily a dance you have to buy. Because there's obviously like default dance and stuff like that with the game, right?
Yeah.
I think that's one of them. I don't think you have to buy it. If you did have to buy it, then it'd be like a different conversation.
You might have to buy it.
Okay, well, I'm not sure. I don't play Fortnite.
I don't play Fortnite.
But if the conversation is
kind of old,
right? If it's default, then I don't think the bag's gonna be as severe and fierce as he thinks. But if you have to buy it, then yeah, it's gonna be like a whole legal thing. But
I think, yeah, but it's a
but it's a dance. To be honest, it's hard to coin it because he didn't put copyright on the Millie Rock.
He did.
How?
His name's 2 Milli.
Correct.
It's called the Millie Rock.
Right. If I was on video doing a dance and I was like, "Hey guys, this is the Adam Triple X dance,"
yeah,
I did not patent it. I didn't copyright. It's not mine technically. It's public record.
Bro, if I make a video,
yeah,
and
bro, that's like me saying I've got a business idea. It's mine, and you taking the business. That's not illegal. It's public record. I publicly said to you, "This is my idea." He publicly made a song. This is my Millie Rock dance.
But I think it also stems from the fact that, it came quite popular because Fortnite came quite popular because people were like videoing doing these dances.
Correct.
And it was like, oh, what? Because I remember I saw it. I saw like people doing the dances like after.
But this is the legal point. Do you understand what I'm saying though?
I understand you, but obviously, if I say,
so how's it gonna hold up in court?
It will hold up in court. Like, where did it come from? Like, I made it up. I have a video. I made up this song.
Right.
I made up this dance. I call it the Millie Rock.
Yeah.
Why is it called the Millie Rock? So my name is 2 Milli. I rock. I do the Millie Rock. I hide stuff in my socks. Whatever.
Cool.
That's party cut. Yeah.
All right. Yes, that's Playboy Cardi.
That's Playboy Cardi.
Yep.
You know. Yeah. I Millie Rock. I do
so
my polo tee, my polo socks.
Okay.
And
we took the dance and we called it the Swipe. So what?
Yo, but it became that's my dance. You should.
Is it? How?
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm going?
No, I don't.
How is it your dance?
It's my
Legally,
dance.
how is it your dance?
So I made it up. I coined it. I named it. Copyright. Bang. That's my dance.
No. You just said copyright. He didn't copyright it.
We don't know if he did. I think
if he did.
It's a copyright. It's a copyright. He's taking him to court for copyright. That's I think. So that's what the.
Well, we're gonna see how far it goes. I don't know if he copyrighted the mini dance. I know there's legal like tender underneath like his music. If they took his music, then I'll be like, yo, you can't do that kind of things. There's all kinds of things with it. But the dance in the thing, I'd let it go, bro. Unless you copyright it. I think Soulja Boy and all them man need to like start patenting their dances and stuff.
Well, look, it's a step in the right direction because it'll prevent things like this happening where people take things from rappers and then just use it without like any regard. But yeah, what else in other news? Have you got anything?
What we've discussed about Beyonce and stuff.
Oh my days! How we get for Beyonce? Obviously, Beyonce's she bought out Ivy Park?
Yeah,
that's amazing.
Yeah.
Do you even know what Ivy Park?
I know what Ivy Park is. Ivy Park is her exclusive brand that ties into Top Man.
Apparently, she got it for a discount due to the owner of Top Man going through his allegations.
Well, look, I'm keep it real. She had the money, so who really cares?
What do you mean?
Okay, I'm gonna put my when I saw the article, right, I was like, here we go, because like Ivy Park, do you honestly think it's her main income? Probably not. Let's keep it real. It's tours, sponsorships. That's her money. That's her bag. Yeah. Ivy Park is not her bag.
Yeah.
It maybe generates that gives her money, maybe like 2 mil a year, let's say, right? That's being generous. How much money she actually makes from Ivy Park checks? Probably 2 mil a year, right?
But
So hold on. Why did she choose to buy it? She chose to buy it not because she was like, I want the money, like I need it. She was thinking, ooh, this climate of social justice is actually kind of hot. If I buy it right now,
no. Let's think about Ivy Park. In terms of clothing brands for like celebrities, it is quite affordable if you think about it. Yeah. Like in terms of like, if you think who's got a clothing brand?
Everyone.
Yeah, but I'm saying, alright. So obviously, 50 Cent had his Unit brand. Jay-Z has
Rockefeller.
I don't think he's still got it.
Okay, let's say Billionaire Boys Club.
That's expensive.
Pharrell. Yeah, I know that's very expensive.
It's
Human Made is even more expensive.
Very expensive. Obviously, Weeknd does his H&M collaborations.
Yeah,
but apparently he's not going to do them anymore.
Right.
But
why not? Because of the monkey thing.
Yeah, but
that that's not even that serious. Like the mum said.
Let's not talk about it.
Why not?
It's no point. It's done. People said they boycott H&M, whatever. But anyway, but obviously I feel that because of the this is what I personally think. It's an affordable brand. It does its job. Girls wear it. Go to the gym, whatever. Boom, wear it. It's a nice little tracksuit. Oh, Beyonce wears it. Oh my days, I love Beyonce. Wear it. Boom. Top man's going through this thing of allegations. Let me think. If I'm Beyonce, I'll make some bread from this Ivy Park. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to buy it, and I'm just going to have people just buy an Ivy Park in Topshop. That way, I can dissociate myself, but still get my bag. That's why she did it.
I think what was more important was the dissociation, to be honest.
Yeah, I feel so.
The bag, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying the bag is not that important, because if she makes 2 mil a year off that, being generous, like, it's not so much. She was thinking, in this climate, it will look good for me if I just stay out of the heat. Yeah. And I just buy it out. Because if she
stayed with it,
people would be like, oh, you're compliant with this, you're complacent to that.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just talking about social justice being this hot trending topic.
No.
Oh, okay.
Because if she did, her fans would be like, Beyonce, are you just compliant? Like, this guy did
Fair
this,
enough,
did
yeah.
that. She was like, boom, let me get out of this heat immediately.
Yeah.
There's no bag involved.
Because obviously the bag was being split 50-50 in it. Because obviously
I don't know 50-50, but
no, she owned 50%, he owned 50%.
Right, okay.
Because she bought the other 50%.
Okay.
So obviously, if she allowed him to be part of it,
right,
it almost feel like she's funding his lifestyle.
Yeah.
So obviously, she had to buy it, dissociate herself from it, be like, look, I bought it. I don't want his greedy hands on it.
Yeah.
So
I don't think she actually believes in that. I think, to be honest, if I was truly like real about it, if I owned something and I was making a lot of money, and off of a brand, and the brand did something that I didn't agree with, and I truly believed in it, then I dissociate with them. But if it was something that
you scrap the brand, or you just buy out the brand from your partner,
either way, whichever's financially like makes sense to me.
Okay,
but like, if it was something that I didn't really care about, like, I don't know, the brother dropped an M-bomb accidentally at like a meeting or something like that, I wouldn't care so much. I'd just be like, this guy's tripping. Like, it wouldn't be enough to make me go like, let me lose $1 million a year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not enough for me to go like, no, I can't do that.
That's because your status right now. But speaking of drip,
no. If I was a millionaire, and I was partnering with some white guy who was making me like say $500,000 a year, right? And he dropped the M-bomb at work one time. You think I'm gonna be like, oh, drop the brand because he dropped the M-bomb? Are you that?
No,
are you that proud? No. I'll just be like, man made a little silly mistake, little blunder.
He's probably gonna get fired anyway for it.
Yeah, whatever. Like, I own business. It's not that serious to me. It didn't cut me to my core that I'm like, oh, $500,000. If the guy was out here like shooting babies in the face, then I'll be like, yo, like, what's up? Like, I'll definitely drop him. But if he dropped the M-bomb, whatever, it's fine. I'm keeping it real.
I know about the M-bomb. Maybe
if he dropped the M-bomb, you'd lose half your bag.
I wouldn't lose half my bag, but we'll have some meetings about it. And he'll go to HR. He'll have to pay some fines. He'll go through some hoops before.
That's crazy, man.
But anyway, speaking of drip, apparently in the UK,
that was a bad segue, man.
It was a very good segue.
Talking about drip that deep.
We're talking about clothing brands. You happy now? Talking about clothing brands. a school in the UK, Woodchurch High School, has sent a letter that it doesn't want their students to wear Canada Goose and Moncler coats.
Yeah.
In the winter.
Okay.
Head teacher Rebecca Fitz told CNN that this move was to get rid of distraction in the school.
Yeah, and people talking about like, oh yeah, look at my drip, look at me. Like,
what do you think? Like, obviously, you got a couple of mums that love their children, just want their child to look, just tell their child to look drippy, fam.
Yeah.
To have that sauce when they step through.
But you have to remember, you're part of the 1%. You're part of the people that actually can afford like good coats and stuff like that. Imagine
we never know these coats are real. We just know they say Canada Goose or Moncler.
Imagine being a poor youth that is getting flamed on because everyone else is wearing Gucci. It's not. It's not. He's saying distraction, but it's not even like distraction because I doubt he's seeing actual grades for slipping and stuff like that. It's not that serious. He just wants to stop bullying. The thing is, the buzzword bullying means Ofsted and all the other committees have to get involved in the school. You get me? So that's why he's saying distraction, so that that Ofsted doesn't have to get involved, and he can also plug the news. Yeah. Do you see what I'm saying?
So obviously, Woodchurch
two birds with one stone.
Woodchurch is on the map now because it's saying, yo, we are stopping bullying.
But he didn't want to say the word bullying. If you notice the article, bullying never comes up. He says
no, he doesn't say bullying.
It doesn't.
No,
it doesn't. He says distraction because students are getting distracted. He doesn't say students are getting profiled or getting bullied or anything like that, because Ofsted will have to get involved. Businesses are going to be like, yo, what's going on here? What's going on here?
If he was to say, I guess.
Do you see what I'm saying? If a head teacher came out and was like, our school has got a serious problem with bullying.
Also, wouldn't get involved in that. They get involved, but they get involved with other getting guards.
Do you think they're still gonna get like a 5 out of 5 rating? That's what I'm saying.
They wouldn't get 5 out of 5.
Exactly.
They wouldn't get that.
They're gonna do a little quarterly review or something, and they'll ask the kids, "What's going on here? You talk about my man's drip." And the kids will be like, "Oh yeah, that kid's drip is weak, man. He's drowning. He ain't got no drip. He's drowning." And then Ofsted will be like, "Well, what do we have here? 3 out of 5 little school."
Fair, you gotta think about the school setting. Imagine like everyone puts their coat on the back of the chair.
Exactly.
And your chair is looking drippy.
Yeah, exactly. You got a little Gucci snake on the back of your coat. People going, "Oh, man's drippy." You turn around like, "I know about my own drip, but look at my man's ahead of me. He's got no drip. Man got his coat off of like a lorry or something like that." You'll rinse him.
Apparently, it's talking about poverty shaming.
Yeah, it's poverty shaming. At the end of the day, it's poverty shame. Like, my personal opinion towards it, you can't stop it. Kids will find a way to bully you about something. If it's not your coat, it's about your crepes. It's not about your crepes.
It's gonna be a haircut.
It's gonna be a haircut. You get me?
It's gonna be the state of your uniform.
It's gonna be everything. Kids will find any excuse to just complain and bully your drip. That's the facts.
Apparently,
if you want to get into it,
apparently in Japan they done a reverse. Apparently you have to buy an Armani uniform.
I think that's very cruel.
And it costs $730.
That's very cruel. There's people that need education, can't afford it. That's the end of it. Like what? I'm serious.
$730 on an Armani uniform.
Exactly. Like, come on now. I'm a student. I'm poor. I'm trying to get my mum out the hood. I'm trying to learn something real quick. I'm focusing. I can work really hard, but I can't afford to. It's not as if these people are living in some impoverished country. Like, you live in China. Like,
no, Japan.
Like, Japan, they say the developing country to avoid tax cuts. That's a whole political talk. But like, they're not poor. Like, come on now. That's just money.
But at the same time, it's not mandatory. The uniform's not mandatory.
Okay, yeah.
It's like,
but back to London, like this drip situation. There's no reason why someone with drip has to reduce their own drip at the expense of like.
Repeat that again for the public. Repeat that.
Someone that has drip shouldn't be forced to reduce said drip. If I got the tap on, just because you're dry, I shouldn't have turned off my tap. Let me drip.
Let him drip.
However, if there is a serious bullying problem that you can see to do with coats, I don't go to that school. I don't know how far the bullying is going. For example, if a kid gets hurt, gets like smacked over the back of the head with like a plank or something like that for having like a dead coat, then yeah, we should probably fund the coats. But until something serious happens, I don't think it's that serious.
Where is Woodchurch School, matter of fact? Because if it's like, I bet it's in the. But then again,
yeah, you don't know, man. You never know.
But the location could like.
I don't. As I said, no.
It's in Hastings. Hastings is not that. You know.
Yeah, it's not that rough.
It's not that rough, but I'm talking about it's not well developed.
Right.
But how have kids getting? The thing is, you gotta think Montclair Coast is like £300.
Yeah.
Canada Goose is like 200 £200. Why are you spending that on an 11-year-old child? That's not my business. That is not my kid.
That's kids' business. But like, yeah, I don't know. It doesn't really make sense to me to reduce the drip. But
say if said drip is that person's drip is now affecting another person's drip. What about that?
To be honest, that comes down to the school. There's other techniques you can do. If you know kids are like impoverished, well, not even impoverished, just working class. Like, I didn't get the best coats. So I didn't have drip when I was young. It didn't make any sense. It wasn't feasible. But like, I don't know.
Fair enough.
I actually don't know.
I don't know much.
You can't go left or right. You just have to just kind of let it be.
You have to know what's happening in school. To be fair.
Yeah.
Because we have to know: is the bullying issue really a case of like, are they? Really...
Or is it like 2 kids getting rinsed?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. If it's across the whole school, then yeah, maybe like
that needs to be
cut
implemented.
It. But I'm sure it's not as serious.
Fair
but
enough.
we can find out. Who knows?
I was going to talk about biopics and TV.
Yeah.
So you mentioned that before, a Matt Miller biopic.
Yeah.
I don't know, but like obviously there was an advert going out that for someone to play Triple X Tentacion on a TV pilot. And I was like, for what? Like, let the guy rest. Like, but the thing is, it's like it's a TV pilot. They want someone to play Tentacion.
I don't understand.
It's not. So it's a TV show.
Yes.
And someone's gonna play.
But why?
I don't know. An actor's gonna play.
I don't understand the concept though. Is the story about Triple X? Is there a TV series about Triple X?
Nope.
Why do you need him specifically to be in the story?
Don't know.
I'm going to keep it real. Triple X Tentacion is not as special as people made him out to be. He was talented, yes, but not worthy of like this much grace and remembrance only because I know his personal life. I'm not even saying I know in his personal life he wasn't the best character. Which is fair. Like not all humans, we aren't perfect. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I made mistakes, but it doesn't make any sense to really like put him up on a pedestal and treat him as if he's like hip hop royalty. Like
I think he was involved in the I'm just reading it up. He was involved in the TV series and they need someone to play him to finish it off.
Okay.
That makes more sense.
Okay.
But I don't know,
honest,
maybe
scrap it. There's no point of watching 6 episodes and the last 2 episodes is played by some nigga that kind of looks like him. It doesn't make any sense. I'll just watch him like, huh? Like, you don't need his likeness. Just start again.
That's a lot of money wasted in it. Though.
Well, it is what it is.
It's a pilot. Hasn't even got backing. But
scrap it.
I don't know. I'm not a big fan of like biopics in terms of like for me, Matt Miller didn't really change much of hip hop for him to get a biopic. Like he didn't really
biopics make sense for people like Amy Winehouse.
Yeah, that changed something. But the thing with like these biopics, so is it like a biopic or more of a documentary? Because if it's a documentary of like, this is Matt Miller's life, cool. I'd be like, okay, that's cool. But a biopic is like the James Brown.
Yeah,
that's a biopic.
With Chadwick Boseman playing.
Yeah. So that's a biopic. Someone that's playing that person and making it a movie. I don't think you'll get a biopic. Maybe a little documentary. Like, these are the accomplishments that Mac Miller did. He helped this community. These are his friends, talking about Mac, how he was in the studio, and the sad bit, this what happened, but, this what happens at the end. Yeah, maybe a short documentary.
Yeah, I'm sure Complex would do something like that. They'll bite onto it, yeah.
But, obviously, it is sad losing Mac, and it's also sad we lost Stanley.
Mm-hmm.
He might get a biopic. I don't know. Not maybe a biopic, maybe a documentary as well.
Why wouldn't Stanley get a biopic? You don't think you didn't think he brought basic comic book culture to the West?
He did bring comic book culture, but I'm thinking it'd probably be if he had a biopic, there'd be things I would have to find out about it, like in the biopic, like how is he in meetings, like trying to push, like.
So I truly think he was like basically the equivalent of like Walt Disney, in the comic book world. Walt Disney has had, I don't know, countless, like biopics and stuff like that, and documentaries and stuff. I think Stan Lee is worthy. I don't know. I know there might be people listening to it that might be like, "Oh, Stan Lee, allegations." To be honest, I'm gonna keep it real with you. There might be like 3 out of 10 people that you can look back in their life and they've done things deplorable with, like, in terms of like sexual allegations and things like that. It sucks, but that's the culture. That's the heat of the world. Like, it sadly is what it is. It shouldn't be, but it is. So to stay like, oh, Stan Lee, look at your own life and just be like, look, like I'm not perfect. If you can reflect on your life and say I've done nothing wrong, then you've definitely got something messed up with you. Like, you're a psychopath. So I would hope that they get a biopic for Stan Lee. I would definitely love to watch it. If they highlight some of the mistakes that he made in his life, whatever, I don't know everything about him, it'd be nice to see. Because as you notice in good biopics, it doesn't just show them being geniuses and getting on with life.
Yeah, because the
James Boseman, you saw him slap his wife in the face. In other biopics, like, what is it? The Elton John one coming out, you're gonna see him be a like drunk degenerate. Like, with Taron Egerton is gonna play him. The guy from Kingsman is gonna play Elton John. Did you know that?
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah. So I think it'd be good to see a biopic about. Obviously, it's not going to be exciting as musicians, because musicians going to be on stage wilding, and Stanley's going to be sitting down and saying, "Ooh, Spider!" Like, it'd be good if he got bit. Like, it's not going to be like as hype, but it'd be definitely interesting to watch. To be honest.
Yeah, it would. The only thing I didn't like was Bill Maher saying that obviously people used to say that obviously comic books are good literature for like kids to read. Obviously, it's visual. And obviously certain words are quite big for like students, so obviously they have to research. He said that the reason why Donald Trump got elected was because of Stan Lee, which is a very stretch.
That's a stretch. Where is this coming?
He said that comic books made America dumber and allowed Donald Trump to get elected, which is the biggest very stretch I've heard in my life. Let the guy die in peace, like, without you. But it's Bill Maher, like. This guy, man.
Bill Maher, that's the talk show host, right?
Yeah.
I was thinking about John Mayer. I was like, why would he say that? I was like, John Mayer's really cool. But Bill Maher, yeah, to be honest, bro, there's 3 reasons why Trump got elected, and you can surmise them very quickly. From what I can see from London, I can see, one, like, racial tension was one of them. People wanted, poor people, like, sorry, I'm speaking too clearly. Racial tension was very high, and Trump was saying the right things to the right people at the time that made people go nuts. Rob Stone was obviously like privy to that and knew how to make people get gassed off of like racial tension. 2, obviously, like, economics was crazy and people wanted to change. Hillary was already part of the White House and people already saw that Bill Clinton was doing stuff with like taxes and that, and they were thinking, oh yeah, we don't want the same. Donald Trump's some weird like outsider maverick that's going to change the whole world. Let's bring Donald Trump in. And 3, ignorance. People just thinking, oh yeah, he's going to do it for me. He's going to change it all, without realizing this guy's a billionaire. He doesn't care about you. He cares about his billionaire boys. He cares
about profit, man.
Exactly. Donald Trump's going to treat the whole thing as a business. He isn't thinking about you. He's crazy. It's ignorance. And he spoke in very short words, very one syllabic, like, you know, monosyllabic, like, speaking.
Jeez, teach him.
Yeah, he spoke like this with one word at a time to make people go, oh, okay. Like, he didn't speak as eloquently as like Hillary Clinton. Plus, Hillary Clinton was boring, and Donald Trump was in the news.
And she wore pantsuits.
Exactly. People don't want that.
I'm joking.
And plus, you know, feminism isn't that cool to people. Not everyone wanted to see a woman in the White House. People said they did, but
they didn't really want it.
Not really. Behind closed doors, they were like, I want a man. So, like, obviously London and probably everyone else around the country is a bit more progressive than America. When Theresa May got in office, no one was like, it's a woman. We was kind of just like, do the job. Like, do the job. Obviously, she's not that good.
But get it done.
But get it done. Like, I wasn't thinking like, oh yeah, For example, Sadiq Khan, he's a Muslim Asian man that is basically the mayor of
Oh,
London. I don't know if anyone outside London knows this, but he's doing a good job.
Is he?
He is.
He's doing alright.
He's not doing terribly, is what I'm saying.
Okay, no, doing
And
terrible.
there's no, like, obviously there's the people that are going nuts, but for the vast population, everyone's sort of just like, cool. Whereas only now in America, we're starting to see actual like Muslim people get elected, which is kind of insane.
We're starting to see like black women get elected in senates and stuff like that.
Yeah, I know. People are like, if it's the first one. In my head, I'm like, y'all just catching up.
Like,
what?
That is the
we've been doing
talk.
this for ages. I'm like, what are you talking about?
That is the realest talk. When they announced it, I'm like, for real, this is
This is the first time you men are doing this. Like,
yeah, like they announced
keep
like
up.
the first Florida head of state was a woman. I was like, for real, you lot never had a woman anywhere.
You man need to catch
That's him.
up.
Disappointing. But anyway, this is Up in the Loft. We talk about music over here,
We talk about politics as well.
and we talk about everything. To be fair,
It's crazy.
anything that's hot right now. But anyway, music wise, Oxnard came out. I was
Yep.
very happy.
All right, yeah.
You're not really.
I never said I don't like it. I said it to me. I don't want anyone to crucify me for this. Like to me, it wasn't as exciting as
Malibu.
Malibu.
You're a producer anyway, so
No, what? Do you honestly think Oxnard held its own against like Malibu? Can you? Because you haven't even answered my question. Was it as good? Did you enjoy it as much?
I
No.
did not.
No.
I still enjoyed it.
That's what I'm saying. I don't hate it. I can listen to it.
Okay.
I don't hate it at all.
Okay.
I never said
Which
Oxnard
one's
is
better?
trash.
Which one are you gonna bump more, Oxnard or Iridescent?
Oxnard.
Okay, just seeing where your head's at.
Iridescence for me wasn't even on saturation. Like it's not even apples and oranges. It's like apples and apple stems. It shouldn't be compared. It's not even that good. So, it is what it is.
Yeah. What else you bumping?
What am I bumping? Ooh, old cuts, Kamash Wash. I'm getting more into jazz. I've been listening to a bit of Yusuf Days. Anyone knows about Yusuf Days? He's a very talented jazz
That's
drummer.
where you said Young Bane.
I'm listening to Young Baines now. I'm HBK. One of my favorite songs in there is called Loyalty. A very strange lyric that Shway and I came across was 20 okay, I'm gonna say it.
20 girls in the
20 girls in the crib. It's 40 titties getting licked. We discussed this at length actually, and we discussed after maybe like the sixth titty being licked, it would seem more of a chore than like a privilege.
Yeah.
So
let us know how many titties to
yeah, please get Adam 3XS on Instagram. Please DM me how many titties you'd lick before you got bored or irritated. Realistically, let's actually talk about it. Each titty would take, let's say, you need to work on it at least like
5 seconds.
5 seconds to work on a titty, and this isn't like a titty like row like a
You have
titty
to go
board.
find the
You have to
girl.
actually go towards the girls and be like, let me suck your titty. She takes a breast out of her.
No, let's say they're at topless place.
Okay, we're at topless place, yeah, and then you've just got these women and be like, yeah, I kind of like your titty now. She said,
And these
okay.
girls they're giving consent.
Yeah, they're giving consent.
Just in case people be like, what's going on?
Yeah, you're not just like going, like doing like a long row. Like you have to be like, excuse me, can I lick your titty? And she says, yes, please, like lick my titty. And then you lick both titties, and then that's the end of it.
Yeah.
But you have to do that 20 times. Would you actually be able to perform 20?
I'm telling
20
you,
licks.
after the third person.
After the third person, I would personally get irritated. I'll be like, this is
the
long.
I think the first I'd be very excited.
Yes.
Number 2, I think, okay, that was all right. And then
Yeah.
number 3, I'm like, wait, how much more have I got left?
Because like,
I'm personally thinking his boys are there. And
Yeah.
and he's got
and
2.
yeah.
He's got 4s to himself.
Yeah,
Tops.
yeah. Four women on you is that I'm sure that'd be nice. Yeah,
Yeah. I think he's got 4 women to
I'm
himself.
a man of frugality. I don't like too much. Like I think it'd be too much of a sensory overload. I'll be like, why there's so many breasts in my face? I don't like this. Too much, and get rid of them. Like I don't like it. Let me just chill in peace.
Definitely.
But it is what it is.
Yeah. But yeah. Honestly, I was listening to Vince Staples FM.
Yeah, FM. Yeah,
I liked it.
yeah,
I did. I thought I'm probably gonna give it another listen properly.
yeah.
I just listened to it through and thought,
Yeah.
oh, this is good, but I'm probably gonna give it a proper listen this week. But anyway, this has been Up in the Loft. I have been Shway.
I've been Antraplex.
And you can find us on YouTube, SoundCloud, Spotify.
Well, they already can find, like,
Apple.
I don't know why we keep saying this. They've already, if they're listening to it, they've found us.
Yeah, but they can pass it on, share it. You
All right.
know, subscribe, all that, whatever they say.
Yeah. All right. Find us everywhere. Up in the Loft forever.
Peace.